Good morning, afternoon, evening, good time zone. Welcome to the stream. We are finally back with NIKKE. The hard mode scene for the daily people unlocks today. So, might as well go through the whole entire event, right? For the people who are lazy with the event, you can see all of it at once now. Yeah, bonk you, demon. I'm really hoping that Blank Ticket is a normal filler event, meaning it's just like light-hearted, no trauma, that type of God damn it. Not you too, Gem. Demon, did you brainwash Jemmy? Why is Jemmy calling me a bottom? Like, hello, but I am not a bottom. Jemmy speaks nothing but the X for doubt. Like, being called a bottom from some people, I can tolerate it, but other people are more bottom-coded than me, and it's a bit odd being called a bottom from those people. Not saying names, but you know. Yeah. And more about. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Jemmy? Okay, Jemmy, I can make you regret those words very easily. Hello, everybody. Yes, I have made you into a VIP. That way you don't get added. Okay, between us two, Jemmy, you're the one who's very easily, like, flusterable, okay? You don't have to do the bonfire dance or bite. You really don't. I swear. Okay, we're just gonna go into the... We're just going to go into the game. Yes. Back to that. Lurkies. Thank you for the lurkies. I still bonk you for calling me a bottom. Tetris. At this point, I shouldn't expect anything less. It's like a star stream gets watered like a plant, gets called bottom. Just another stream day. Anyways, we have quite a bit of gambling gacha built up since we haven't streamed NIKKE for a bit. Bonfire for luck. These we expect to fail is the thing. Let's worth them. Elysian? That's not Tetra. You know what? I'll take it. You got a new person. I'll take it. What about here? We got Miss Silliston, I believe. You're at least... No, you're Tetra. We got one Tetra. And 2 fails. Now we have this. Another Tetra. Another Moran. What happened to the Lurkies? You came back to Scream Tetra. Yeah, for the commanders who didn't see this update change, you can now filter your NIKKEs using these 2 tabs. One is to favorite your NIKKE, and one is to see who has a core to use, so you don't have to search through the whole entire list for them. We love Moran? We do love Moran. I'm just getting a suspicious amount of Moran. Finally, yeah, they finally made that change. After people have suffered scrolling through the list for almost... How long has it been? For basically 3 years. Tactical Emma. Pungent scent. Might as well start with this. The mystery is that the perfume bottle she's arranged deep in thought. But if I mix this one and this one? Let's see. Oh my. So this is what comes out of that. It's quite refreshing, but a bit on the floral side. I don't think it would suit the commander. What if I try mixing it with another scent? This one's a little too fruity. I'd like it to be a bit heavier than this. No, that's not right. This isn't it either. I'm sure there must be a better combination. Oh my, chemical reaction. Did I mix something wrong? Where, isn't this the solution used for the liquid jammer? A resonance catalyst. It heightens sensory sensitivity. Oh, silly me. I must have forgotten to put it away after using it before. Since it's already mixed in, might as well give it a spray. Oh wow, what a unique scent. Actually, it might even suit the commander better than I thought. I should try using perfumes of scents like this more often. Huh? Wait. How much of this solution did I mix again? I can't really remember. Maybe I should try mixing it again. While mixing the solution again, Emma forgot that she should put it somewhere other than where the perfume is stored. I'm scared. I'm in danger. At long last, I'm free from the mountain of paperwork. Finally, I can sleep. I lie down on the sofa and quickly close my eyes. Wow, I really must have been tired. I'm even hearing things. Come on, I've got to fall asleep fast. Commander, are you there? That voice. I'm coming in. I mean, you can sleep. GG's, it's cooked. Oh my, Commander. Are you sleeping? Sorry for waking you up. No, it's... just as I'm about to say it's fine. An unbearably pungent stench assaults my nostrils. At the same time, my eyes begin to sting. Oh my goodness. Are you okay, Commander? Your whole face is red, even your eyes and nose. And it looks like you're tearing up. What happened? The closer I'm I guess, the worse my symptoms become. Are you okay? Wait, Emma, stop! Don't come... Huh? What did... Hey... Commander, wake up! 07 for the Commander. They messed up and mixed in sulfur. I immediately lose consciousness. Well, rip. Definitely sulfur. We've been murdered. What's the text message she gives us? Okay, for our profile, we got come on absolute to after this tactical upgrade is the best. Commander, I've got something to ask you. Which do you like better? Mild scents or refreshing ones? Mild scents. Oh really? So that's what you like? Thanks for telling me. I'll keep it in mind. Why do you ask? Oh, I've recently started mixing my own perfumes. And it's way more fun than I expected. Sometimes they turn out exactly how I imagined. And other times, I get these totally surprising scents that I never thought possible. I've been having so much fun mixing that I ended up with way too many perfumes. So I've been asking around about people's favorite scents. And if I have something that matches, I give it as a gift. I wanted to give you one too, so that's why I asked. I don't dislike perfumes, do you? I'm okay with it as long as it's not too strong. Okay, I'll make a note of that too. I gave one to Unoha and Bestie as well, and they really seem to like it. Unoha likes it. Yeah. She even wears it regularly, believe it or not. I remember Unoha going around spritzing it everywhere, saying she had to use it up ASAP. She kept the remaining perfume carefully in a box. I also recall Unoha sighing, saying it was a real pain to deal with. I see. Of course, she always makes a sour face when I give her one. But Unoha never openly admits she likes anything. That's part of her charm. Anyway, since she seems to really like it, I'm planning to give her and Bestie another bottle today. And I wanted to bring one for you too. Would it be okay if I stop by sometime today? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll come by later then. I should probably warn Unoha that Emma is bringing her some more perfume again. Our relationship with Absolute is very cute at this point. This paragraph. We'll never forget someone being sent to your chemistry class as punishment and someone messed up with the sulfur, causing the entire room to stink so bad the person was begging to be let out. That's a oof.
人間話しかけないで この静けさが好きなの。
The thing with chemistry rooms,
久しぶりにぐっ
the
す
ones
り
I've been in,
眠れそう。
either they smell like sterile or they, like, you cannot, your nose will die if you go in. Here they are, sulfur smells like crap. I don't remember exactly what sulfur smells like, but I have been stink bombed before in a chemistry room. Okay, before we go into the story, we have a concerning amount of standard tickets. Like a very concerning amount. We also have 5 hen pulls and friendship. So we're just gonna be ripping off those. Friendship we don't really expect much from. Don't take that out of context because that sounds depressing as shit. Stink bombs have sulfur, and part of the reason you cry from onions, you believe, is sulfur. Onions have sulfur in it. Like, they release sulfur. That's interesting. Yeah, a bunch of nothing. Wow. I guess friendship full rates are bad, but Jesus. Not enough for another. Indeed it is. And we lost it. I think they smell as described as rotten eggs. Yeah, I've heard of people calling sulfur like rotten egg smell before. Which means I never want sulfur near me, if that's the case. Okay, we have Aegis stored up there. We do want a Delta. We want more Vesti. I think this wish list is fine. Jekyll, Ein, Laplace, Maxwell, Tia. Yeah, that should be good. Tetra, we have Milk. That's someone that we need. What's there? Rouge, Blancs, Moran, Aid, Milk. Should be good. Then Pilgrim, they have yet to add in Libby. Or Nayaka. I'd like more copies of Libby once she is added, though. Okay, we got 8 temples here. I can see chat is hoping for Tetra, as usual. First one's a dud. Mustang do the funny. Mustang doesn't need to do the funny. Okay, we got Fake Out. First 2. Huh?
王子様、この世で一番美しいのは誰？返事はいらないわ。聞かなくてもわかるから。
Let's go! I had a very delayed reaction there. Sorry, I was staring at my wife. She was too beautiful. Cinderella, you got 4 hours before the magic ends. Wait, who's the second? Elysion. I'll take it.
ちゃんと一緒に海に出る日を楽しみにしてるわ。
I'll take a helm. Wait, I need to change my wish list now. See it's max. What?
I just hear loud "Let's go" from the background. It's like,
I remember I was like, what the fuck was that? Is this the makeup for all the other whole streams? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, who do we want this? I would put in Libby if she was here, but she is not here, so let's go with SBS. I do need more Rapunzel and Scarlet, but we can do that after our main people are maxed. Maybe you do have 4 hours of protection. That just sounds weird.
これでまた少し夢に近づいた。
Okay, Helm needs 3 more, and my wife is finally maxed 4.
王子、輝かしい私のために。
She's so beautiful. Her number went even further up, Jesus. I am determined to make the strongest Cindy across the server. I am determined. Because for the people who know how equipment works, if you see these, it's a bit insane currently. My goal is to make all those black bars. So black bars, for the people who don't know, is the rarest and highest percentage you can get on an overload. I want all of our gear slots to be black bars. Every single one of them. Put on the prism effect. Look at that, it's beautiful, it's shining. You do have to core 7 a character to get that effect. Equipment grinding? Yeah, it's painful. So for equipment grinding in NIKKE, you have to use what we call the rocks. And I think I've invested over like 500 plus rocks into Cindy alone. She's worth it though. I still need Snow White, that's stupid. I have a Prism Effect Cindy on my profile now, I'm happy. I don't care if the rest of these go badly, I got my Cindy. That one's actually ass, Jesus. How many do we have? 3 more. Yeah, I got full counters. Surely that's good luck. I think the pilgrim pull is offsetting. Like, this is fair. There is a gold. Okay, last temple, what we got? Excuse me? Excuse me, it was supposed to be 1, not 3. Elysiot? Main mask? We got a lot of Elysions today. There's a Tetra. We were waiting for that. Oh, we got a new character. Today's a pretty good day, honestly. We got 2 new characters in the Cindy. And a lot of Elysion. Okay. We got a bunny girl in a made sandwich. Sure. Sure. They're all good characters, I'll take that. That's very excited today. Masked in this version is excited 24/7. And that blasts us to max limit break. I'll take that. She does have a good background though. I can show that later. Well, since we got her, ideal type. Whatever that means. Let go of me. Sure thing. Once the guards show up, Milk pins the struggling man to the floor. What am I witnessing? Nice work. You too, pal. Also, I got to see you in the bunny girl outfit again. It's just, since the mission was a coin rush, and well, I know you're a fan of this outfit. Okay, so this is after the bunny girl event. She's wearing it on her own volition. After seeing it for a while, I guess it's kinda cute. You do look cute. I meant the outfit, not me. As I chat with Milk, Coin Rush security shows up and takes the man away. Let's go. Oh, alright. So we head out. Milk sheepishly tugs at the hem of my coat. Hey pal, well, you know, I'm just making small talk, but... Yes? What's your type? My type? You know, do you like cutesy girls or more mature women? Stuff like that. We have 3 options! I like girls who are bubbly and adorable. I like girls who are calm and mature. I like girls who can pull off bunny girl outfits. Well, here's the thing. Everyone in NIKKE can pull off a bunny girl outfit. Plus, the first 2 aren't really... Milk. Game taking a survey. Indirectly, yeah. They do keep track of, like, how many people answer a specific way. Lovely, adorable. The bunny girl outfit. What kind of freaking ideal type is that, you punk? I'm serious. Milk stops, pulls out her phone, and looks at her reflection on the screen with a serious expression. Milk? Pal? How close would you say I am to your type? Oh? Oh, Master! Oh my, Master. Hi. And it seems Miss Milk is present as well. Hey. Good day to you. I take it you've come regarding the commission. Yes, we heard there was a stalker roaming around Coin Rush. A stalker? Don't worry, we caught him a while ago. Thank goodness. Alright, Master. Would you like to come with us? I hear they're gonna pick a few of the event participants and make merch out of them. Soda clings to my arm and snuggles up close. Soda's very head paddable. By no means is she innocent, though. If you've done her Bond story, you'll know. More water? Oh yeah, the Soda and Ada are the two types you mentioned. But bubbly and adorable, huh? Wait, there was something like that? Oh my, did the message not reach you, Master? Huh. Come to think of it, Tetra did send me a message. I just haven't checked it yet. Holding the outfit for dear life. Soda's outfit is several sizes too small in the chest area. That's probably it. Just as Soda said, Master, please come join us as well. Do I need to register or something? There's a code in the message. Would you care to check it now? Oh, thanks. Calm and mature. Let's go together, Milk. You joined the last event, so you should have gotten the Milk? Milk stares intently at the mirror on the wall, trying out different poses. Milk, what are you doing? Huh? You okay? What? You gotta come with us too, Milk. I just have to get your merch. Merch? What merch? You weren't listening, were you? Come on, hurry up! Hey, what's this about? Oh, what's this merch all about? She was too busy making poses. Let's go. Yes, Master. Once the participants for the merchandise have been selected, I suggest we all have a meal together. But Milk quietly slips away, looking downcast. In terms of Milk's Bond story, it is a nice continuation for the people who know. Even if we do get hit in the face with a pan. NIKKE is cast as a lot of variety in terms of like personalities and how they view the commander. Some of them look up to the commander, some of them want to bang the commander, and others have a crush on the commander, but they're too shy to do anything about it. Milk falls in the last category. At least for now. You never know how the Bond story might progress. Speaking of which, random detail. One of the interviews that the devs did, I was gonna say everyone seems to be on one side of the coin. there are people who don't want to bang the commander, surprisingly enough. There are people who just look up to him as like a guide or like an actual commander type relationship, like a professional relationship. There are people who aren't as easily swooned, let's say. But one of the interviews was, funny enough, people asking, how does the commander's hips survive if a NIKKE bangs them, considering how heavy like NIKKEs are, because their bodies are made like mechanical and like have a lot of weight / force to them. So in the case of like, say a NIKKE rides the commander, rip his hips, right? That's a thought. The developers answered that he's perfectly fine. It's like, he's so Chad. His hips are made of steel, it's fine. Very platonic is its original meaning. No hurting involved. I think like the specific question that they asked was, if a NIKKE like sat on the commander's lap, would he not be crushed? With like innuendo in it, right? Practice kegels for years. Anyways, let's see. What is Milk's one shot? That's how life works. That too. I'll beat you up if you dare to tease me. That's cute. Hell. I've got something to ask. What do you think? I see you changed your profile picture. Yeah, that's it. What do you think? Is it too much? It's cute. I like it. Cute? Do you really mean that? Yeah. Are you making fun of me right now? No, I'm not. Really? Yeah, I mean it. Well, do you really think so? Maybe changing it wasn't such a bad idea after all. Honestly, I was super torn about it. Whether to change it or not. I guess you have moments like this too. Huh? What do you mean, moments? I thought you wouldn't worry about things like that. Pal, what do you take me for? For your info, I'm a girl too. We can worry about stuff like this just as well as anyone. I feel like anyone else would make more sense. Just as well as anyone. Sorry. Whatever. I'm disappointed in you, pal. Milk seems to be sulky. I better go cheer her up quickly. I'm surprised the commander doesn't lock his office room before sleeping. So, I feel like there's multiple reasons for that. One, it's like if he is needed in case of an emergency, that way someone can like barge in to get him. The other thing, one of his duties as like the outpost commander is to advise NIKKEs. And I feel like the one time he did try locking it, someone broke in. Like, he doesn't have much privacy. If it's urgent, they can break the door. I don't think he wants to pay for that. Like, the people in the outpost breaking up shit as is. Anyways, the skill cutscene for Mast I said we would preview. It looks very nice. Not gonna lie. She's just looking at us in a certain way. It's a very nice background. Pirates romance. Head pat to Cindy.
私の王子様、その瞳の中で
Okay, I think
何
we
よ
are
り
ready
輝く
for
存在になって
the
あ
event.
げるわ。
I have not seen anything about this event. It looks cute, I will say. I'm hoping there's no trauma. like even the music's bubbly, right? It shouldn't be depressing, right? Surely it won't destroy me mentally, hopefully. So I think the community is slightly traumatized right now because of the anniversary event, but most of the people, when they first saw this lobby, was like, no, don't do a, like, the older lady in the thing, don't do a thing where it's like her last train ride before she dies. Like, don't do something like that. I think everyone's traumatized right now. Listening to events and the music drops in pitch and speed. We'll see. Use for enter. Like, it's pretty cheery. Also, I do like how they did the levels. These are like the train gates, and for here it's the tickets. It's very cute. So we'll see where this goes. There are 3 options. Either seems so happy and don't trust it. There's 3 options. Either this thing is gonna have lore connected to the story, it's gonna be depressing because it's depressing, or it's gonna be a happy-go-lucky filler event, or some type of mix of the 3 in between. We'll see which one it is. May 8th. Unknown year. I went on a 10-day trip to a resort down south. The balmy air, the blazing sun. The vast, open sea. Fruits ripened to perfect sweetness. People full of life roamed all around. Mostly was Persona 5. Yeah, it's a near XX. Just sitting there and taking it all in was delightful, so I stayed for quite a while. I got a bit too much sun, so now my shoulders look like tomatoes. I guess I need to pack stronger sunscreen when visiting these hotter regions. August 2nd, XX. I took a 16-day trip to a snowy mountain range in the north. I've never seen such breathtaking scenery in my life. The world was blanketed in pure white. Not even the freezing temperatures could diminish the magic. And of course, I gave up halfway up the mountain. I thought I was in decent shape, but this one was just too much. Still, I snapped a great photo at a scenic spot along the way, so it was still worth it. If I ever get another chance, I'd love to come back someday. October 21st, XX. I'm going underground because, get this, of an alien invasion of some kind. Oh, this lady old. Those 2 scenes were before the first Rapture invasion. She's old. Alright then. They're calling this place the Ark. I've explored some ruins and underground caves before, but this is the first time going down this deep. Looks like I'll be staying here for a while, so I'll treat it like a break and try to relax. That break's gonna be 100 years of break. Once the aliens are dealt with, I'll be off on another exciting trip in no time. That ticket will be blank for a reason. No. No. You just hope the aliens don't damage the surface too much. There are still so many regions and cities that I want to see. And there's one place in particular that I absolutely have to return to. Traveling is off the table. I've waited decades, but returning to the surface is still forbidden. I am trapped here in the Ark. You want to take a permanent break? No, you don't get to take a permanent break from life. You get to take a permanent break from other things. Little girl. Wow. Yeah, look over there. It's so pretty. They certainly are. These buildings are quite impressive. Look how beautiful that park is. Feels nice to get away for a while, doesn't it? Yeah. It feels like we're on a real trip. Well, look at that building over there. I'm guessing they ran into each other. Oh my, are you alright? I'm so sorry, my daughter is just really excited. What's so pretty about those boring old buildings? Why all the fuss? I think they're pretty. What would a little snot-nosed kid like you know? Next stop, Plaza Station. Plaza Station. Doors will open on the left. I can hear that in like the announcer voice in Japan. I think it's like... How did they do the voice? Sugiwa, Plaza Station. Plaza Station. I forgot what the line was for the doors opening though. It's been a while since I heard it. Come on, honey, this is our stop. Okay. No fun at all. Nothing ever goes my way. The train is about to depart. If you haven't boarded yet, please do so now. She's a bit cranky. This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. Yeah, that's a wrap. Great work today, Bread. Thank you. You and Celine did great too. We're not done yet. Alright, you're on cozy duty this week. I can switch with you if you're really tired. Who said anything about being tired? I won't hear another word of it. If you're not tired, could it be that you're scared? After all, you'll be alone checking the train when no one else is around. That's ridiculous. Why in the world would that scare me? I'm not a little kid. Once we arrive, you two go ahead and clock out. Don't worry about me. I'll wrap things up and clean up the train before I leave. Very well. We'll leave it in your capable hands, Celine. We're counting on you. Phew. Okay, car 1. No trash, no lost items. All clear. Lights on in car 1. One by one, the lights in the carriage start to go out. All good here. Just one car left. I knew this wouldn't be a big deal. I've done this tons of times. No reason to be scared. Not some little kid. What was that? Some trash. Are the cleaning robots on the fritz? Yeet! Who's there? Identify yourself, or I'll shoot. Good grief. What's that infernal rocket? Pipe down, will you? A human? What do you expect? A ghost who died of old age? No. But what are you doing here? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting. That's not what I meant. What are you doing in a train that's out of service? You listen to me, whippersnapper. You better watch your tone. Whippersnapper? I'm not a kid. I'm a crew member of this train. That makes it even more outrageous. Is that how a crew member should speak to a passenger? Just get off, will you? The train's done for the day. Can't even find it in you to ask politely, can you? Instead, you just go around screaming your lungs out. Kids these days have no manners at all, I tell ya. What if I don't want to leave? Then you're being a public nuisance. I'll call the police. Oh yeah? Be my guest. Let's take a nap while we wait. What? Wake me up when they get here. What in the world is going on? Okay, the police came. Hello there, Celine. You've been working hard, I see. Polly, finally. What took you so long? Anyway, please do something about this old lady. He said she's refusing to get off the train, even though service is over for the day. That's right. Are you sure she's not trying to hitch a free ride? No, I checked. She has a valid ticket. I see. Alright, take me to her. This way. Celine leads Polly to the last car of the train. Is this her? Yeah. I tried everything, but I can't get her to wake up. By the end, she was even hurling insults at me. And then she just fell asleep like it was nothing. That's gotta count as a public nuisance. Or something, right? Yes, it certainly does. It's saying you have no manners. She's the one who needs some manners. Alrighty. I'll try waking her up. Ma'am, can you please wake up? Who are you? I'm Officer Polly, from the ACPU. I received a report from one of the crew members on this train. Apparently, she found you sleeping after the train was done for the day. Oh dear heavens. I don't know what's gone into me. I must have dozed off. Have I been keeping you from going home? Yeah? Sorry about that, miss. I'll get off right away. And officer, I'm sorry you had to come all this way for nothing. Now that I'm older, these things happen every so often. I see. May I ask where you live? Where are we exactly? Actually, this is the AZX train depot. We're a bit further in from the end of the line. Oh dear, that's so far from my place. Don't worry, I can escort you home. Oh my, I really hate to trouble you like this. It's no problem, ma'am. It's part of my duty as an officer of the law. Wait a second. You're acting totally different from before. You were calling me all sorts of names a while ago, and now you're calling me Miss? And before, I couldn't wake you up no matter what I did. I did? Celine? What? Polly approaches Celine and whispers softly. At her age, memories can get a little fuzzy sometimes. I'm not excusing her behavior, but I think it might be best to let her go home today. Well, that could be it. I guess there's no reason to get so upset. Make sure she gets home safely, so don't you worry about anything. Okay? Just keep her out of trouble. Will do. Ma'am? Yes, miss? I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. And thank you for riding with us today. Of course. You're a fine crew member, you know that? I'll see you around, Celine. Yeah, see you. She just did a 180, huh? The next night. Huh? Does he have like a split personality? What the hell's happening? Well, if it isn't the locomotive lame brain. Huh? Hello again, ma'am. Why are you talking so nicely all of a sudden? Why don't you mouth off like you did yesterday? I didn't realize that you were unwell. I misspoke yesterday. Unwell? Me? Pfft. You really fell for that innocent old lady act I pulled yesterday. What? Getting caught by the police would be a real pain in the neck. Okay. So how's my acting? I'm a great thespian, aren't I? What is wrong with this lady? You should see your face. Absolutely priceless. Let me guess. You're not going to leave again, even if I tell you to. That's right. I'm not going anywhere. Why are you doing this? Do you not have anywhere else to go? You could say that. But you said you were going home yesterday. I did. I have a place where I can eat and sleep. You're impossible to talk to. Celine feels like gets the bottom half of the stick a lot. Yep. Fine, do whatever you want. Huh? Giving up already? You said you're not leaving, so what else can I do? I'll put up with English. I'll put up with it today, but I'm telling Diesel and Brit tomorrow. Why not call the cops again? If you put in another bravura performance like you did yesterday, I'll be the one who ends up looking crazy. Besides, I feel bad calling Coley over again at this hour. She's got enough on her plate. I can hold out for one night, no problem. Is that so? They're planning to stay up all night and keep watch on me. That's alright. Foolish kid. Fine, do your worst. Do-do-do. Do-do-da. Hey, aren't you sleepy? Don't you think it's about time to pack it up? I'm too young to call it quits on life just yet. What the? That's not what I meant. Wait, are you knitting? Yes. I'm good at many things. Especially with my hands. Pause. I can do just about anything with these puppies. Let us show off. Besides, aren't people who are good at knitting supposed to make sweaters or something? Or my brain is always in the gutter. This is a known fact. What's the point of just making a flat square? You really are a clueless little brat. Now quit bothering me. I can't concentrate. I am? Then I'll just keep talking. I won't answer then. Fine by me. I'm happy talking to myself. What a childish brat. Line. It's a lane. Is it morning already? That it is. Did you sleep well? My body's a little stiff, but yeah. See, brain is in gutter. When is it not? It's very, very rarely out of the gutter. What are you doing sleeping here? Huh? Wait a sec. Where's that old lady? Old lady? Yes. An obstinate, cranky old lady that was sitting right here. Didn't you see her? No? When we arrived, you were the only one here. Well, you and this blanket. Blanket? Wait, this is... Dang it. She ran off again. Oh my. Calm down, Solid. What happened? Please, you've gotta believe me. A little while later. So that's what happened. Sounds like you've been through quite an ordeal. Next day it's a pillow. I'd rather throw this water ball at your head. Cease the plant and bottom speak. I am neither. She might show up again tonight. We'll stay here with you. That's right. You can change that. You can't turn me into a plant, Dima. And I am not a bottom. Wasn't that big of a deal, honestly. But I suppose it'd be nice to have you guys around. Alright then, when today's service ends... Can you hear me? Miss Ingrid? Yes, I can hear you clearly. I know it's sudden, but I need all members of Infinity Rail to report to my office immediately. Right now? Yes. But the first train is about to depart. This is an urgent matter. Switch to automatic train operation. How long will it take? I can't say for sure, but it's going to take a while. If you're uneasy about leaving the train unattended, just send two of you over will do. But this concerns train operations on the surface, so decide fast to get moving. Over and out. Train operations on the surface? Where in the timeline is this? Trying to do the poison ivy transformation. If I'm any plant based off of my character, it's the spider lily, considering I have them sticking out of my head. But that flower implies death, so... Actually, I guess that's not a bad thing. What should we do? 07 death, no, not that type of death. Sounds pretty urgent, so we should get going as soon as possible. You two should go, but Diesel is the leader, and Brad's the conductor. So it makes the most sense for me to stay. Will you be alright dealing with this passenger you mentioned earlier? The old lady. Of course. One more night with her isn't going to change anything. Besides, it's not like she's doing anything dangerous. So quit worrying about me. Alright. We'll contact the commander on the way and ask him to provide backup. Just in case. A commander? You don't have to do that. I can handle this on my own. With us done, you'll have a lot on your plate. You'll only be here until we get back. We're being sent on another errand. Alright, alright. Be careful out there. We will. Take good care of the train. After Diesel contacts me, I head to the train to help Sully. So, what do I need to do? Ahem. I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. See this tablet? It shows which seats are reserved and which are empty. If someone's sitting in a seat marked as empty, check their ticket. Got it? Seems easy enough. If you encounter any rowdy passengers while walking through, politely tell them to quiet down. If it gets out of hand, there are security staff at each station to whom we can hand the matter over. Roger that. Diesel and Britt are a bunch of worrywurts. I told them I can handle this on my own. Anyway, just try not to screw anything up. No seat issues. No loud passengers either. Nothing here either. Things are surprisingly calm on the train. There aren't any troublemakers, and I don't see any fare dodgers. Just like Celine said, this is something she could have easily handled on her own. Think the 2 guns is a bit excessive for a train ride? Hey, she just power T-posing. Don't mind her. She's literally T-posing. This is the last train for today, right? Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? I'm going to announce this is the last train. That announcement's usually pre-recorded. Usually, yes, but the end of the day announcement is always delivered live. And it's always Diesel who does it. Looks like you have to do it yourself today. That's right. Want some help? No, this is my job. I can do it. Ahem. This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. So how was it? That was really cool. Really? See? I told you I could do it if I tried. Diesel and Britt are running pretty late though. That old lady is probably wandering around here somewhere. Old lady? Commander? I know you've been helping me all day, so I hate to ask this, but could you stick around a little longer? Of course. Once we arrive at the depot, just follow me. Got it. I follow Celine's lead and head to the very last car of the train. There I find an elderly woman sitting. You see, there she is again. She's been doing this for days now. Even if I tell her to leave, she refuses to go. What's up, knucklehead? I see you brought a handsome young man with you today. She seems nice enough to me. Just kidding, just kidding. We got called handsome by the old woman. So you two are my watchdogs today. You really slept like a log yesterday. Today's announcement sounds different from usual. The other girl has such a pretty voice, but you were stuttering and quivering like crazy. It sounded terrible. Stop flapping your gums and get lost. You've been hanging around here for 3 days straight. Don't you have any family waiting for you? Family? Who knows? Maybe things would have been better if I did. Hey, don't you start with that pitiful act. I'm not falling for that this time. I know this may be hard to believe, but I'm still single. Got any decent guys to introduce me to? Huh? My friend here seems like a good catch. I don't... I think the commander is NIKKE sexual, unfortunately. When trigger the person holding 2 guns. She's not allowed to shoot humans, though, is the thing. What are you on about, you crazy old lady? Wait, she's been doing this for 3 days. Yes! She doesn't even listen to a single word I say. Ma'am, could you tell us your name? My name? It's Nora. Got it. I'm Coco. And this is Celine. I didn't say you could tell her my name. Quite right, and now I learned a name I didn't even care about. It doesn't change the fact that you're still just a brat. Huh? Tell me, Nora, why have you been staying on this train for after hours? Don't know. It's all a little fuzzy. Maybe if you treat me to dinner, you'll jog my memory. See? She's always spouting nonsense like this. Should we call Polly again? The way you're calling this young man seems rather strange. Are you a NIKKE? Yeah. What of it? And this young man is your commander? Yes. I see. What, you got something against NIKKEs? I haven't really thought about it. But now that you mention it, I guess I'm not too fond of them. I knew you were a pain. But you're way worse than I expected. So, Commander, do you want me to get off this train too? Well, it's late at night and the train needs to finish its run. I see. So this is the end of the line. Fine then. Since this strapping young lad asked nicely, I guess I'll go. I don't think the commander is into the elderly. Good man. If Commander Kanaki banged NIKKEs, by the sounds of it, no human could bet him and win. The commander has... Is he even Kanaki? He has literally banged a handful of NIKKEs. Like, confirmed facts, has banged a handful of NIKKEs. So, I don't think any human could overpower him in PES. Huh? You're actually leaving? Yes. It seems this train can't take me where I need to go. What? What do you mean by that? Never you mind. I'm leaving. Where is it she wants to go? This lady is driving me insane. She was stubborn as hell, then she just up and leaves like it's nothing? Seriously. That old lady's got to be nuts. Do you think this is the last we'll see of her? Not a chance. Tomorrow she'll be sitting there again, acting like nothing ever happened. Alright. I forgot to give this back to her. What's that? A blanket? Beats me. She spent all day knitting yesterday. She must have put it on me while I was sleeping. Isn't it hideous? I'll give it back tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for helping me out, Commander. Finally beat that old lady for once. Phew. Glad I could help. Is she gonna be back though? Was he doing the banging or was he the one being banged? Depends per NIKKE. He's done both, how about that? He has done the banging and he's been banged. A few of them were kind of questionably banged, like he was restrained type of banged, but you know. Either way, his hips are destroyed. His hips are fine. If the latest chakras told us anything, his hips have regenerated to the point where he can take it. Sorry, Celine. Looks like we'll have to visit boss again today. Oh boy. Guess these talks will take a bit longer than expected. That's no problem. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. You seem awfully chipper today. Yeah. That's because I finally got that old lady to leave yesterday. But she might be back again today. Glad to hear you got her to leave. We'll try to finish things up as quickly as possible. If the ideas being discussed right now get implemented, I'm sure you'll be happy about it too. In the meantime, take care of the train as best as you can. Got it. You can count on me. This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. Yes, he's getting better at it. Phew. That was way better than yesterday. Yesterday my voice was stuttering and quivering like nobody's business. I can't wait to shove this in that old lady's face. I don't think she's gonna be here though. A while later. Alright, let's get started. Car 1. No trash, no lost items. All clear. Lights out in car 1. One by one, the lights in the carriage start to go out. No issues here. Now for the last car. This one always takes the longest for the lights to go out. Celine continues down the aisle of the carriages. Carriage. Come on, you old lady. Celine moves closer to the back of the last row of seats. I knew you'd be here again. Celine turns to face the window seat at the end of the carriage. Just as I thought. Huh? Nobody's here. Ah, I get it. You're hiding somewhere to scare me, aren't you? Alright, come on out. Is she really not here? Now that I think about it, where can an adult even hide in this carriage? So she really decided not to come. Yeah, really? I finally shook her off. What a relief. So, I can really turn the lights off. The last light of the train goes out. Well, I still need to return that blanket. Dark train. Eh? Commander, are you there? The door is gonna break. Hang on. Commander, something's wrong. She hasn't shown up for days. Who? I kind of just imagine the commander is like waking up from bed, it's like, The old lady. The one who stayed on the train the other day and kept saying weird stuff. I thought she'd come back soon, but it's been almost a week and she still hasn't shown up. I thought you wanted her to stop coming around. Of course I did. But she left me this blanket, and I still need to return it to her. And also, you're worried about her, aren't you? Surely a 10-minute nap. Here's banging on the door, it's like, ah shit, here we go again. Okay, fine, yes. I mean, think about it. That lady was a real spitfire. Even when I called the police, she kept coming back. Now, for her to suddenly vanish without a word, and especially considering her age, I can't help but wonder if something bad happened. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Alright, let's go find her. Really? Thank you, Commander. But the Ark is massive. How are we supposed to find a single person? Maybe she's still taking the train? Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. It's not like we can check every single passenger on every train. Is there any way to check the passenger records? Maybe we can find her name there. Hey, you're right. I can look it up. She said her name was Nora, right? Yeah, she did. Let's go check right away. Alright. According to this tablet, it should be... Found it. Something shows me the tablet. Displayed is a list of train times, seat numbers, and passenger names, which have been partially censored. We can't see the full names? No, it's for privacy reasons. Full names, ages, and addresses are partially censored by default. This makes it harder. Even so, we might be able to find passengers with similar names. If we cross-check the names that match, it might work. What's wrong? Is it too much to ask? No, I just like how motivated you are. Let's give it a shot. Alright. Please refrain from making phone calls inside the train carriages. If necessary, you may use the passageway between carriages. Names that end with Ra. Seat C37. Here. Wow, what a beautiful view. Gotta take lots of pictures. Nope, not her. Next is seat A07. Nope, not her. Selena and I spend the entire day going around the train checking the seats of passengers with similar names. But we can't find Nora. This is the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. We thank you for your We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. You're getting the hang of this. Zolene is, I am not. Thanks, I don't know what's going on, but Diesel and Britt are still caught up with Boss. Now that I've done this a few times, I'm not so nervous anymore. It's already been like a week or something. I started a whole bunch on the first day and that old lady made fun of me. If she heard me now, she'd be shocked. Anyway, we'll call it a day. And resume the search tomorrow. Alright. Once again, the last lights of the train go out quickly. Looking for the old lady. This won't do. We don't even know if she's still riding the trains or not. We can't rely on this half-baked information. Okay, but how are we supposed to find her? Has she interacted with anyone else? I know. You can talk to Polly. She took the old lady home once. So if we talk to Polly, we can find out where she lives. Let's go. I'm afraid I can't help you. What? Why not? A police officer can't indiscriminately share a citizen's personal information. It's against the law. Well, okay, but it's just that she left this blanket behind, so I thought I should return it to her. I see. Give it to me. Not treat it as a lost item. No, I can't do that. Someone left this behind on the train, so it's up to me to return it to her. I'm just scared something bad might have happened to her. She's pretty old after all. Alright, I understand. Mean you'll tell me her address? I'd love to help, but I don't know her address myself. What? Really? That day I only escorted up to the alley entrance. She insisted she could walk on her own from there. So I gave her a life alarm and let her go on her way. Life alarm? Oh, you mean those medical devices that can alert the police for you? Oh god, it's one of those. Feels like Commander is just there to supervise. Isn't that our role most of the time? Like, we're here for emotional support and our brain meets at times. But more often than not, we're just here to babysit. And like do odd jobs for the NIKKE. Every now and then to lead, not this time. No. Is anyone else old enough to know the life alarm like commercials? Like I fall and I can't get up. Is anyone else old enough to know that meme? That old ass meme. Oh, that. Yeah, that thing. Correct. But we haven't received any signals from it, so I don't think anything serious has happened to her. I could point you in the direction of that alley, but that's about all I can do for you. Really? Thanks a million, Polly. Don't mention it. Commander, if you sense anything is amiss, contact me right away. Will do. I don't know why hearing that reminded you of the kitchen gun. The what gun? Commander, let's go, quick. Wait, hold up. Kitchen gun? I might have seen it before, but... What do you mean, kitchen gun? It was a parody ad. Hold a minute, I need to search this up. Kitchen gun. Parody. Ah, dear lord, what is this? New kitchen gun now with laser sight and night vision for after dark cleaning. Huh. Now this is lovely. Can I have a kitchen gun for myself? Celine grabs my wrist and starts running. This is the alley entrance. I suppose we can't walk around shouting her name, right? I doubt the neighbors would appreciate that. Right. Let's just wait here. Maybe she'll pass by. Alright. Celine fiddles with the blanket, constantly scanning her surroundings. Is that her? No. Celine? Yes? Oh, that's... Oh wait, no. That's a guy. Why are you so determined to find this woman? What do you mean? You barely know her. The few times you've seen her, all she's done is make things difficult for you. It's because... You don't know? Not really, no. Do I need a reason? It may be worth taking some time to think it over. You may end up figuring something out. You would like a gun for sleep? No. No shooting self in head to internally sleep. Commander is the last person to give this speech. That is very true. The commander is the one who goes out of his way to help everyone around him. Like, he's the last person to say this shit. He gives everyone a chance. He cares about everyone that he can. To a concerning degree. We stay out the alley late into the night, but we don't see anyone resembling Nora. Maybe she took a tumble inside her house and couldn't physically press the life alarm? Don't make the They made the joke. They actually made the I've fallen and I can't get up joke. God damn it. She's fallen and she can't get up. Maybe she's a bit of a recluse and hasn't come out at all. I guess that'd be a relief. Huh? Good grief. I haven't met such a stubborn old lady in a long time. Eh? Stubborn old lady? Hey, excuse me. This woman you just mentioned, was she dressed ostentatiously and had long hair? Yes, that's right. Do you know her? I believe it's the woman that I'm looking for. Where is she? Well, this is perfect timing. Maybe you'll be able to get through to her. Is something wrong? Follow me. Is he staying at another place now? At least the commander is personally overseeing this instead of just sending someone to help Celine. Yeah. He doesn't have the heart to leave. Like... It's not even just NIKKE, it's just people in general. He doesn't have the heart to leave them alone if he can see that they need help with something. The guard leads us to the entrance of the building's rooftop. Huh. She's here. Yeah. No matter how much I ask her to come down, she won't budge. I'll wait down here while you try to talk some sense into her. She's on the roof. You're not coming with us? No, I'm tapping out. I've already had it up to... Wait. I've already had it up to here with that lady. It's up to you now. How much did she put him through? Wet it. Does it have to be water? Is the question. Alright, here we go. Man, this wind is brutal. Technically, nothing mentions water. So if I switched out the water, no one would know. It would still be hydrate. There is a description for the redeem that doesn't actually not mention water. I don't remember if it does. I mean, yeah, nope. I think the description was like, do your part in like keeping this dehydrated idiots alive or something like that. Technically, nothing says that I can't switch out the water for something else. Where is she anyway? It's Olin and I circle around the expansive rooftop, searching for Nora. I can't see very well, it's too dark. Huh? What, do you see her? Hey, old lady. Nora is perched precariously on the edge of the rooftop railing. She's not trying to jump, is she? She's not trying to, I mean, she does seem a bit depressed, but still. Waiting for the music to kick in, it really is the wrong time for this. We don't need the happy-go-lucky music after that. Jesus. Has to be considered something that hydrates. It can be... as long as it doesn't dehydrate me further, it should be fine, right? Every hydrate redeemed streamer has to take electrolytes. So, yeah, so no alcohol essentially. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of alcohol. Like, it's an option some people do. I'm not an alcoholic, I don't like alcohol per se. But technically, I could switch the water for something else. Anyways, back to depression. What are you doing? Get down from there. Oh goodness, he scared me. What are you screaming like a banshee for? I'm just sitting here enjoying myself. Huh? Aren't you that dunderhead train attendant? What are you doing here? Never mind that. Just get down from there, will you? Jeez Louise. I finally managed to get that guard off my back and now you come rolling in. Why can't people just leave me alone? What if I refuse to come down? What then? You're gonna call the police on me again? No. I'm not going to call anyone. So please, just come down so we can talk, okay? Huh? Why do you look so nervous? It's way too dangerous to be sitting there. Dangerous? Oh. I see. I can see why people would see this and get the wrong idea. Why are we getting the sad music? Alright. I'll come down. Hup. Be careful. Whoopsie daisy. My foot slipped. Well, that's not a problem. See? I made it down safe and sound. Are you crazy? I think this is funny. I thought you were about to do something drastic. What's gone into you? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Well... One drop. Oh, come on, stop crying. I'm not good at dealing with people when they cry. Nora looks at me flustered. I raise my arm and make a reassuring patting motion. It's like, just try this out, like, try comforting her, like, do something. What a mess. Looking uncertain, Nora awkwardly reaches out with both arms. After a moment's hesitation, she settles on using one hand to give Solin a rough pat on the head. Alright, that's enough crying. Only then I can make sense of what you're saying. You should be the one talking. You owe us an explanation. What the hell were you thinking, doing something that dangerous here? And she pulls off the guns again. Why should I have to explain myself to you? You're the ones who came after me, not just minding my own business. Dang it, I've got a point. Which only makes it more annoying. What's up you two coming up here and ganging up on me anyway? I can't explain it, but when you stopped coming, I got worried. I wondered if something had happened to you, or if I'd been too rude before. Oh, and this blanket. Why did you leave it behind? I waited for you to come back, but you never did. I left it because it's yours, you numbskull. What? You mean this is a gift? Yeah, if you're hell-bent on returning it, I won't stop you. No, you said it was meant for me after all. So let me get this straight. You got attached to me, and when I didn't show up, you got all worked up, right? Listen, kiddo. I'm no spring chicken. I'm not as frail as you seem to think. Hold on, is it because I look like your late grandma or something? I certainly hope not. I can't stand that cliched melodrama crap. No, that's not it. After what the commander said, I started thinking about why I wanted to find you. It's just... every time I saw you sitting in that empty train, staring out the window with a dejected look in your eyes, it seemed so... sad. That's what got to me. Our train, the AZX, is supposed to be something that brings joy to people. So can you tell me, why is there such sadness behind your eyes? Why were you up here on this rooftop, sitting on the ledge with that same sorrowful look? This is not a good time for this music. I had you pegged for a lunkhead who only knew how to yell at people. Turns out you got a brain between those ears after all. Alright. Where should I start? I can't recall how many years it's been since I came to the Ark. But for all that, I remember vividly the days when I traveled the surface, wild and free. Back then, traveling the world was everything to me. But that life came to a complete halt the moment I entered the Ark. So you feel trapped here. You hit the nail on the head, young man. Tell me something. What? Have you ever been to the surface? Yeah, I've been there. How many times? Well, I've never really counted. I'm jealous. Just once would have been enough for me. But I never got that chance. That's why I never really liked the NIKKEs. They can easily get something that's forever out of my grasp. It's not like we're on a vacation, we risk our lives up there. I was willing to risk my life as well. In order to reach the surface, I'd gladly put my life on the line. It's always my dream to take my last breath up there. even if that meant being torn apart by a rupture. But as the decades passed, I began to realize something. This insignificant life of mine would end here, trapped inside the ark. Okay, I was gonna say, did you ever think about becoming a NIKKE? When I was young, I still held onto the hope that this would all be resolved soon. By the time I realized that wasn't going to be the case, I was too old to become a NIKKE. So, about leader. I think it's like completely possible for an old granny to become a NIKKE. Right, the age limit. How about becoming a commander? Wait. Yeah, the age limit. How did it work for leader then? There are female commanders now, but when I was younger, it was a position reserved solely for men. How? I convinced myself that this was my punishment, so I tried to resign myself to my fate. But now that the end's near, I suppose I wanted to still make one last-ditch effort. I wondered if riding the train might take me wherever I needed to go. Perhaps it would lead me to my destination. After all, the train is the only real means of transportation here inside the ark. I quickly realized how much of a fool I was being, so I stopped. I did a cruel thing to you, kid. Then, what were you doing on the rooftop? Just looking at the sky. When you look up at the sky from a high place, you feel a greater sense of freedom. It reminds me of the old days, even though the sky here isn't real. Hey, what's with the long faces? Coming to the ark was my choice. It's what allowed me to live this long. I've experienced my fair share of joy and happiness throughout my life. And not only that, I'm still making new friends, even at this age. You want to be my friend? Why wouldn't I? What makes someone English. What makes someone qualified to be your friend anyway? I really thought about that before. Having shared experiences you can look back on. I'd say chatting on an empty train checks that box. Or making plans together. Alright, let's meet again on the last train. 1 week from now. See you then. Really? You'll come? Sure. Thank you for coming to find me so late. You remembered my name. Of course. I'm not that far gone just yet. Thanks for the blanket, by the way. It's really pretty and well made. Wasn't it just a flat square to you before? You remember that? How petty. Once the train is able to run on the surface, are the people in the ark allowed to ride it, or is it only for operations? Because we've had the train pop up on the surface before. I'm guessing this is before that in the story. Oh. You managed to convince her to come down. She wouldn't budge an inch when I was talking to her. Show your trap, will you? I understand that she may have been uncooperative, but it's not right to leave someone alone sitting on the ledge like that. Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't know she was near the ledge. Hey, lady, you told me you were just going up the roof for some fresh air. That's exactly what I was doing. I wanted to enjoy the breeze for a bit before heading back down. If something happened to you, I'd be out of a job. So what? You could find another one. How did you manage to convince this stubborn old lady to come down anyway? It wasn't easy, but it was a fun challenge. She actually makes a lot of good points. What? Sorry, I'll apologize on her behalf. Come on, Nora. Yeah. Celine and Nora head off, side by side. And a few days later... What's going on? Why am I so nervous? It's like you're in love. What are you talking about? I'm just worried. That's all. What if she doesn't show up? I even prepared a gift. Oh? What kind of gift? It's a little embarrassing to show, but since you're the commander... Here. Do you think she'll like it? I thought it would be a nice gesture in return for the blanket. I think she'll love it. Really? That's a relief. Alright, it's time. Commander, just a moment. That's the last train service for today. Please ensure you've collected all your belongings before exiting. The easy exit of the train meant to inspire joy in our passengers. For those who are already happy, and for those who may be feeling down, we hope you will carry that happiness with you when you disembark. We thank you for traveling with us today and wish you a pleasant journey. So, how was it? It was perfect. Thanks. Well, shall we go meet Nora? Alright. Okay, car 1. No trash, no lost items. All clear. Lights on in car 1. One by one, the lights in the carriage start to go out. And then... last car. I'm going in. Celine walks confidently toward the spot where Nora always sat before. There in that seat. There you are. You laid it on a bit thick with that announcement, don't you think? A familiar face appears. Nora, you really came. Of course I did. I realize it hasn't exactly been long, but how have you been? I've been good, and you? Just the usual. I say, what's with you? Why are you acting like a nervous puppy? It's just... Well, I thought it wouldn't feel right not to give you something in return for the blanket. So I prepared a gift. Oh, looks like we had the same idea. I also prepared something. What? But that means I'll be getting 2 gifts from you. So what? We're friends, aren't we? Not all gifts have to be material, you know? Anyway, it's a bit cringy, but all in all, it was a pretty solid announcement. I take it you did that for me. No, I made that announcement for all the passengers on our train. Okay, if you say so. Here, take this. Nora hands Celine a large paper bag. Wow, what's that? It's huge. I wonder what's inside. I told you, I'm pretty good with my hands. It took a lot of work to get that done in a week. Wait one moment. I'll be right back. Celine dashes into another carriage. What did you give her? A new uniform. One she's wearing now is too dull and doesn't suit her at all. So I made something a little brighter for her. That must have taken a lot of work. Not at all. In fact, it felt good to really focus on something again. Back in my traveling days, I would cook my own meals and tailor my own clothes. I was always good with my hands, so I decided to make a living out of it. I'm in the process of closing up shop, so I'm glad I got to make this before the curtain call. She's adorable! How do I look? Doesn't suit me. It looks perfect on you. Really? Mm-hmm. I had to guesstimate the size, but it looks like I've still got it. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. Never thought I'd receive a gift like this. Well, it wouldn't make sense for you to expect it. Yeah, deep breaths now, Celine. Nora? Yes? This might not seem like much compared to the blank canvas outfit, but I did prepare a gift for you too. He's adorable. What's this? A train ticket? Yep. But the destination is blank. That's right. The AZX was built to travel on the surface. However, that doesn't mean it can take ordinary people up there. The AZX can only head up to the surface under special circumstances. But if, and this is a big if, the day comes when we can go to the surface again, go ahead and write your destination on that ticket. If you do, we will take you there. Promise. You mean, I can use this ticket to go back? Yes. I don't know when it will happen. It might take an incredibly long time, but I promise you, AZX conductors never break their promises to passengers. That's alright. I've gotten used to waiting. I've spent decades waiting without a shred of hope. If there's even the tiniest sliver of a possibility, I can wait as long as it takes. Thank you, Celine. You've given me a reason to keep going. I can't thank you enough. Nora presses the forward against the ticket Celine has given her, as if she's praying to something. Are you crying? Jeez, don't do that or I'll start crying too. Who said I was crying? It's true I'm moved, but I'm not crying. I ran out of tears a long time ago. That's a mood. It's a traditional greeting from the country I used to live. If you place it forward against the object, it imbues it with a soul. If you do the same with a person, it blesses them. Oh, that's fascinating. Yeah, it's almost gone now, but this world used to be filled with so many cultures and traditions. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to share what I've learned in my travels. Please do, tell me everything. Seeing your eyes sparkle like that reminds me of my younger days. It's been ages since I felt blood pumping through my veins like this. I'm ready to face a brand new day with a smile. I hope you feel the same. I certainly do. The AZX, which has spread joy to so many of its passengers, now keeps its lights on brightly after the last service has ended. It aims to invite those who are lost to come in any time and help themselves to a dose of happiness before leaving. I see what you did there. Blank ticket end. So this is the hard mode scene. Your aunt's only got adopted. She has a grandma now. A few days later, Celine, we're finally done talking with Ingrid. That took forever and a day. Thanks for taking care of everything while we were gone. It must have been exhausting. She's still wearing it. It wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but I had fun. By the way, whatever happened to that old lady you mentioned before? Oh, her? She and I became friends. No kidding. Also, is that a new uniform you're wearing? Yep. Nora made it for me. What do you think? It's adorable. A big upgrade from your previous uniform. And it seems your professionalism has increased as well. Huh? What do you mean? Have you not taken a look at the suggestion box? No, as you know, passengers don't often leave comments. I checked it once a week while you were both gone. But that's it. Well, take a look at this. Red hands a tablet to Celine. I was exhausted when I got on the last train, but that heartwarming announcement really moved me. It took a while for me to warm up to the new voice giving the announcements. But I think I actually like it more than the previous one now. It's so full of energy and really lifts my spirits. There are plenty more like this. Are they all about me? That's right. Many passengers think highly of you. You really know what you're doing, Celine. I'll leave the announcements to you from now on. Alright, no problem. If you need help with anything, just let me know anytime. Will do. By the way, what took so long with those talks? Didn't they have something to do with train services on the surface? Yes. We almost left out the most important news. Embrace yourself for this one, Celine. Okay. They found a fully intact railway on the surface. Further inspection revealed that the tracks stretch on for a significant distance. Wow. This indicates that freight trains must have traveled along those rails in the past. We conclude that there may be considerable resources and materials waiting to be discovered. So, the AZX is heading up to the surface. Are you serious? Yes, it's true. And that's not all. After going over the expected railway route, we've preemptively determined that it's a relatively safe area, so we'll be able to bring along a small number of civilians. What? Is that really possible? Are you sure it's not dangerous? We want to show the public that the surface is becoming safer thanks to the central government's efforts. Sending the AZX up to the surface is a perfect opportunity to do that. If this succeeds, public opinion will improve significantly. It would be a light in the dark for those who had given up hope. After all, many citizens still wish to return to the surface. I know that all too well. How will we decide who gets to go? We'll be holding a lottery. Each person can only submit one ticket through the app. However, to be eligible, they must agree not to hold us accountable in the event of injury or death. As usually how these things go. Even if selected, the winners are permitted to withdraw at any point before departure. Don't drop your guard, game can 180 a character development at any moment. I see. Diesel, Red, I have a request. My destination. There's no way they could have been waiting there this whole time. Even for those knuckleheads. But still, I just want to make sure. Nora picks up the pen. Terminus. With that, the empty destination field is filled in. Finally. I'm really going back. Blank ticket. Terminus ticket to be continued. This music is such whiplash. So that was blank ticket. So for those who don't know or don't look at like NIKKE Twitter, they already announced the next like few banners and like what the event might be. So with how like Celine has her winter variant, Diesel and Brid also have a winter variant. So what the community is suspecting is that the winter event for this year is going to be the train going to the surface, so basically continuing this event. I swear if Nora ends up, like, going to Terminus and depression ensues, because history, in terms of the winter events so far, has been depression, depression, and depression. It's actually it's two depressions. It might become a third. One where they take the train to the North Pole? Polar Express? Is it that one? A lot of people compared this event preview to Polar Express, I think. Just that, but NIKKE, so that, but even more depressing. I don't think the previews for Diesel and Brit are in the Naturepedia yet. I can check. Let's see, Elysion, not owned. No, they are not in here. This event was heartwarming. We can't wait to see how they traumatize people. Exactly. Hey, she's so adorable. Look at that face.
指揮官 AZX に乗りに行かない？私もう立派な乗務員になったんだよ。
She's adorable. In terms of the Twitters, let me pull it up for everyone. Prefer the bell over the Akimbo pistols for a train announcer. Model, I know you don't like me having my browser open. Stop lagging. The bell is what gave people Polar Express vibes, along with like everything else.
Ningen, 話しかけないで。この静けさが好きなの。久しぶりにぐっすり眠れそう。
That's Aether Gazer, which is gonna have their anniversary event soon. For the people who play Aether Gazer, the next banner is a huge one because it's the anniversary for the CN side that they had before. So it's gonna be a spending event. Anyways, where is NIKKE Twitter? Where did it go? My Twitter feed is a bunch of like stuff related to gachas, honestly, and like the fan base art. Bonjour Tetra.
人間
Duplicate that.
話しかけないで。
Pull that out onto its own window because I don't need everyone to see all the tabs that I have.
久しぶりにぐっすり眠れそう。
Okay, let's see here. Window change to this. That is going off screen. And it can't resize correctly. Good enough. Anyways, where do they start? So we have, I think here, so the current event. Okay, the current events right now we got a few web events for the game. They always make like a profile picture version of the new characters if you want to use them, so there's a chibi version of Celine. A random comic for the people who like that. What does it say? Wrap the yarn around your fingers and you'll all set to knit. And focus on how the knitting needles move. Keep repeating this and you'll finish knitting a scarf. Ah, Nora's teaching them how to knit. That's cute. Her nose is so pointy in this. If Catricide still made comics. Yeah, NIKKE makes like these chibi comics for every event. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Nope, the image is doing the jiggle. That's not what we want. Open image in new tab. There you go. There you go, that's more readable. Her nose is so pointy. These normally they don't have noses. Diesel and Brid made their scarves. Celine, I think she got tangled in it. That's cute. Then for Anime Impulse Dallas, they have merch stuff. They already have merch for Libby, which is like Libby and NIKKE, which is very funny. You got the live wallpaper for the event if you want that on your PC. The NIKKE Twitter does make all of their like live backgrounds into usable wallpapers, which is nice. So they already announced Diesel, which I'm pretty sure all these outfits are made by Nora, like based off of Celine's. Celine really did just get adopted. She did. By proxy, Diesel and Brid also get that, like the adopted treatment. Like they all got outfits from Nora. Wait, we got Diesel, Winter Sweets. She's very cute. She also has a toy microphone. For those who don't know Diesel, she is tone deaf but loves singing, so I pray for our ears. Strawberry Queen, let's go. Yeah, people are excited. She's the person that gives everyone strawberry candy. Then we already have Brit as well. She looks good. She looks really good. Karaoke night. The commander has been dragged to karaoke night with Diesel before. His ears have gone used to tone deaf. It's not a good thing. Look at that booba spillage. Like, look at that. That's a size too small for her. But all the people who love Brid, they are winning with this one. Like, I love myself some white hair, blue eye woman. Like, she looks good in this. So we got Brid silent track. Side boom queen. They're leaning into the side boob again. The glow up is crazy. Yeah, the whole entire squad has an upgrade now. Not a complaint. Yeah, sleeveless shirts are nice. So, people have some mixed opinions on this one. So this is the gacha skin for the winter event. It's interesting. What happened to the pants? What happened to the skirt? It's like they cooked for half of the outfit, then it's like, what happened? What happened to the bottom half? Like, she doesn't have to be half naked just because she's a bunny girl. It does. We can have tasteful outfits that don't show all the ass. But this is the gacha skin, the $60 gacha skin. She looks good, for what it's worth. I'm just questioning the fact that she doesn't have pants. Winter outfit, but they look too cool. Exactly. It's like, you got the top half down. Where are the pants? Like, give her jeans. It would have went well with it. It's like, give her black jeans. That would have went well. But no, they gave her stockings. And that's it. Stockings are not pants. It doesn't work like that. That's a maintenance period. Apparently, starts on my birthday. Wonderful. Ma'am, you forgot your pants. Most people don't seem to care. Like, most people are nutting in here. It does say bunny driver on her badge, which is interesting. Rare case of hypothermia where they remove their pants instead of all their clothes. Birthday tetra folds for bunny girls? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know about that. I got that. The union raid coming up for those who care. We got some art awards here. And we got their shooting poses. Yeah, it says here, AZX finally starts bringing civilian passengers to the surface. The first of those passengers, Nora, gave Diesel a new outfit to wear. Like, in one hand, yes, Solon got adopted. On another, she is now AZX's grandma. And if it's so close to Christmas, it's in season for biscuit. Yeah, we got her shooting pose. Her gun looks like a sniper. If that's not a sniper rifle, I don't know what the hell that is. The strawberry candy was specially made by cooking oil. Random orbit. Animation. She has a whole entire robot. Like, she's trying to sing. I don't think the monkey appreciates it. She's adorable, though. Now we got Bread, which has a knife musket, for whatever reason. Also, no one noticed this before, but Bread actually has like an undertone to her hair. It is very hard to notice, but it's nice. It's like the cyan. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? Kirby, no! Not the ass! Who made this? Nope. We don't want to go that back. What's this image? The strongest side boob in history versus the strongest side boob of today. I think Brid wins. Not even Kirby can take the whole ass. Surprised it's not the full gif. Oh, not that gif. Hey, this is why we love the NIKKE community. They make shit like this. What else is in here? Oh yeah, so we need the JoJo fanbase here too. As well as Spy X family. This is a crossover a lot of communities. That leg. Someone's admiring the leg specifically. Shotgun with bayonet. It looks like a single barrel, doesn't it? Perfect, Kirby. Think you may have seen a leak? I know. Which leak? We're just looking at the Twitters currently. Does she reload like it's a musket? That's a good question. Shotty with a bayonet goes hard. It does. It's just an interesting choice for Brid. Yeah, that gives fair enough. Like, damn, she looked fine. I don't know if it's the angle, but my neurons be firing. What does that say? Please adopt the animal. Is that what it says on the box? Hold up. It says, please adopt the animal. Let me see if I can get it. Can I get closer to this? Yeah, on the bottom right. That's a Celine plushie, isn't it? Silent Steam. That's as far as that goes. Potentially the mission pass skin is Nora and she has the other half of the fit? Oh, they haven't announced that yet. The only other thing they've announced is Jackal's Battle Pass thing, which I think is more of a leak than an announcement. I don't think they announced that on Twitter's. But yeah, Jackal's Battle Pass skin was also leaked. It's the side-eye, the angle definitely helps. Next time even Nora just gets handed the papers by the commander. So I said I saw a leak. Fair enough. I have not seen Noir's. I do not care about the outfits being leaked, though. If it's story, I will stay away, but the outfits, one moment, let me see if I can find it. Surely it's on the Reddit. NIKKE Reddit. Yes, I'm over 18. Reddit. God damn it, Reddit's being horny. Reddit's being super horny. They have details, hidden details. I think I'm gonna get bonked if I show that. It's on the Twitter version. Apparently, if you look close enough to her panties, like, I'm just gonna do it like this. If you look close enough to her panties, like, I'm gonna show her face just in case. And if you raise your brightness a certain level, apparently there's a definition line there for the coochie. All hail the artist, I guess. They put in so much details for the NIKKEs. Like, they have booba vein lines, now they have the coochie lines. God damn it. Of course someone zoomed in and noticed that. It's Reddit, I shouldn't be surprised. Everyone's memeing on the fact that Blanc doesn't have any pants and thus she's freezing. Okay, NIKKE. It's faster to just look for it at this point. Okay, it's that one, then the other one is apparently Nor. Orange League has a shirt but not the jacket, so they only have one outfit between the two. Is that what happened? Okay, well I'm trying to find the Nora one. Let me get the Jackal one up. Yeah, zoom in on that. Apparently that's the one that they found for Jackal. She apparently uses the axolotl as a chew toy. It's a very cute skin for Jackal. I like Jackal. Is it in the Wikipedia? Yeah, I think that's where most people found that one. It has an animation as well. I can pull that up in the game. My dumbass can't find the Nor. Yeah, I'll find it eventually. Yeah, I'm looking through the NIKKE Alpha subreddit. I am apparently stupid. Because I was looking for it. If you see the history that I just showed up. Like, honestly, I don't care if my history, like recent history gets shown. It's all NIKKE. As you can see. That's where I found the jackal image. Is that it? She is missing a shirt. Shift up, why? Shift up, why? Scroll down the history. Where's the NIKKE part? I'm not gonna scroll down in my history, but they really did only have one outfit, didn't they? It's very cold looking, like, bruh. Okay, I can see where the skirt went now. It's like, let's pull up blocks again. It's like, they really are sharing one outfit, aren't they? Bruh. You couldn't have made two? This is the middle of winter, it's like, why? Also, when budget's so far down, they have to share clothes. Like... Huh? Just give both of them a skirt and a shirt, it's not that hard. I feel like the outfit was supposed to be for Blanc. Because if, like, between the two, this shirt would not fit on Noir. So it's like, okay, we gotta compromise. You can have the skirt. I'll say though, she's not wearing a shirt under there. Has anyone else noticed that? She doesn't have a shirt under the... what looks like a jacket. Is she even wearing a bra, actually? Did Nora take the bra? Wait. Blanc's wearing panties. Nora, are you wearing panties by any chance? Nora? Hold up. Nora, are you going commando down there? Oh no. Been seeing something about Nora making clothes. Yeah, Nora made all the AZX's clothing. I don't know about theirs, though. The anniversary money hasn't come in. Shirtless, yeah. Maybe she didn't have enough time. Maybe Nora made, like, one set of clothes and they had to, like, figure out how to share it. Or had to do a rush job because they didn't have anything before. We must see up the skirt for science. No! Nara's an innocent being. Nara's the innocent one. She's the one that gets flustered. We're not gonna look up her skirt. That's mean. At least they gave her a scarf, at the very least. They did the full bodysuit once before with Maiden. They're doing it again. They only had half the budget for her. The commander will find out. If she's going commando, then I don't think she's very innocent. Nora gets flustered because she is not the innocent being. We like calling her the innocent being, okay? Do you think the new Winter NIKKE will be meta? Probably not. Like, the way the seasonal characters work, usually one of them are good at like a very specific niche. Like, the summer characters had their own niche, the winter characters had a very specific niche, so it's probably gonna be like one of those things again, where they're not like overall meta, but they have a specific team they go into where they will like destroy a specific boss. So I wouldn't call them meta, but they're probably good, is the thing. The scarf can probably turn to some form of torso wear. She can wrap it around her booba. Like, there are shirts that look like that, where it's just like a wrap around the booba. She could do that. Trying to be a little shit in DVD. What are you doing, Dima? A little shit as a survivor or a killer? Limited characters tend to be very niche, so generically good for PvP, unfortunately. Survivor. Are you doing a flashlight build again? Or are you just blind that Survivor is passed on them? Blah blah blah. Okay, what you did the other day. The blind skin is peak. Hashtag pants is for the week. Yeah, she's freezing her ass off, quite literally. She's just freezing in general. That skirt ain't doing much to keep her warm. Just remember an old video of a lady just turning a scarf into a bunch of different forms of clothing? There's quite a few videos where people do that with, like, the curtains or the long, like, sheets. Apparently there's a lot of different ways to make them into several different dress types. Like, it is possible. Could get a champion of light to be even more of an ass. You do you, Dima. You get a head pat. The poor killers. Anyways, in terms of the jackal skin, let me see if I can get that up in-game, since it's in the Wikipedia. Her costumes. Not owned. There it is. Do you think pulling both Winter NIKKE is a mistake, or will one do the job? Must. Oh, it's a must, or will one do the job? Usually with the seasonal characters, one is better than the other. In terms of this year, it's the whole entire AZX squad that's getting a winter variant, so it's more of a question of, are they gonna be like tactical up? So for Absolute, where one of them is meta while the other two are like supporters. So you have to like put all three of them in a team, but one of them is doing the carry job. If they're doing it like that, it's probably gonna be one of them's overpowered while the other ones are supporting them. So if you want to pull, then wait for like the consensus of who's the powerhouse, probably. Because they seem to be taking the same route as Tactical Up for the AZX squad. Definitely not Sully. Sully seems like she'd be more of a support. In terms of between Diesel and Brid, I don't know which route they're gonna take. Personally, I really like Brid's design, but in terms of, like, skills, we don't have much information on it yet. Yeah, of course. Context: whenever you blind a killer, you get 50% haste, and the killer gets 20% hindered. Dima, you really are being a little shit, aren't ya? Tato says he will, but rip because you really feel more pain when it's cold. Yeah, they're suffering. Anyways, the jackal skin, I did find it. Let me... Switch windows. NIKKE. God damn it, my size. The window size. Stop snapping to random things. There you go. This is in the Nikkipedia. He's adorable. Class troublemaker. She loves to nom. Yes, she does. Their voice lines? It's default audio. Okay. Hey, look at her. Hair is also longer in the skin. It's been a bit. Jackal, your ass is sticking out a bit. Jackal? Your ass is, I see the cheek. Compared to the base, we can compare the two. Her chibi also improved a lot. I need to bring up Jackal. So I'm not blind. She should be somewhere up here. There she is. Like, this one goes to her hip. These go down to her thighs. They're also tied up higher. Because if you look at this, she does have, like, the side tail near the top of her head, but her pigtails are actually tied to the bottom part of her head in the base. This one, both of them are tied to the top. Her hair is significantly longer. She's the same height, though. She's definitely not wearing her compression top. That she is not. It's adorable skin. I like Jackal. Also, her hairpins are Jackal's. Still the same amount of crazy, though. Wait, if people have been comparing their chibis, because this is like one of the day one chibis, very basic, simplistic chibi design, right? This is the one we see most of the day one characters use. Comparing that to what the chibis look like now, it's such a huge glow up. It looks so good now. Not only is the face design and the body design, like, completely different, honestly. The shading on the chibi is so good now. Look at that sass. They have so much character in the chibis. And it makes me want to see them remake the old chibis too. It would be a lot of work, but it would be worth it. I feel like a lot of people would appreciate it if they did. I'm trying to think who else has, like, a chibi comparison. Because there's, like, old Rappy to the current Rappy, but in terms of the same character. What do noises look like for her gacha skin, actually? We can look at Polly next. Because this is also one of the basic chibis. You can tell with the face structure, honestly. Compared to, like, this one. This is like the middle stage, I would say, with the old one and the current version. Because there is definitely more face definition. But it doesn't have the same lighting. Polly, where did Polly go? It is so basic. Like, you can tell this one's old. Most of the older chibis also have this, like, standard marching if you watch them in the outpost. Like, that's a huge difference, and I'm being watered. I'm not a plant. Like, ignoring the face, even the hair highlighting is a lot better now. You lurk, have fun. Thank you for the lurkies. The only thing we're doing is looking at skins at this point anyway. We finished what we were trying to do. I do have the gotcha skin for Red Hood. According to people, she has veins in the skin. She has Bua veins. She also has, like, the sweat trails. There is a interesting amount of detail in the skin.
Doうだ男前。あたしらはもう古い付き合いだよな。
Do you wonder what our chibi looks like? Because she was added later on. So this is like the middle ground from the old chibi to the current version. So we give her a water bottle. She is sweating. Like, the hair shading isn't top notch. It is getting to the point where we see it now in the face structure. Versus this one, where you can see a lot more effort put into the highlighting in the hair. Like, every single side has good lighting. Crown is another one. Because she just got this skin.
いつかあなたに
This was second anniversary? Second? No, it was a half anniversary. 1.5? I think it was 1.5. Lost Kingdom was 1.5, right? I'm losing track of the numbers. The amount of detail with the chibi. The chibi's supposed to be a minimalistic style. There's so much detail in this one. Anyways. While we're here, is there any... I can talk. My tongue just tied itself. Is there any other skin people are curious about while we're here? I'm trying to think of other ones off the top of my head. Because there was SVS's skin, which that was like, it's been a bit. It's almost been a year since SVS's skin. Because her skin came out with the New Year's. Yeah, Drunk Scar was a launcher. I'm talking about SVS currently. This is like the middle ground, I'd say, based off the hair. Slightly more towards what they're currently doing. Still, the fact that she panty flashes also is that. Drunk Scarlet, I would assume, has a simplistic chibi. As simplistic as you can get with this design. Her walk is so derpy. Yeah, she had this skin during the Stellar Blade. The hair highlighting at the top, but you can't really see it because of the hat. So it's like we can't necessarily compare it. The only thing we can compare is the face definition. I remember people being surprised how this was the standing pose. The lobby background for this skin is, I know some people like it and other people hate it. It's interesting. Infinitely going down a ladder is very interesting. Anyways, we have that to look forward to. So the winter event for the other two members of AZX and the continuation of Nora, going to what we can currently tell is Terminus, wherever that is. We play Stellar Blade, there's a lot of ladders. It probably makes sense from a Stellar Blade standpoint. Just as a lobby background, the fact that she's infinitely going down the ladder is kind of funny. Like, that's a very tall ass ladder. I don't think there's much else to do currently in the game. We finished all the dailies, but why is there a red dot here? Music? Music? Stop doing the jig. Okay, that should be everything. Hello, Siren. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna end it there for now. We have quite a few people here today. Might as well see who else is playing NIKKE currently, sending you guys off over there. Let's see here. So while I'm pulling that up, some updates for next week. Next week I'll be back on the usual days, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday we will be having a collab with Dima and NIKKE. We are going to be doing a sus tier list smash or pass thing with Monster Girls. Don't ask me why I got dragged into this. So because of that, we're gonna be moving our usual Persona Monday to Tuesday. Thursday is gonna be our Amori day, and Friday we'll figure out if we want to play NIKKE or something else on that day. If not, NIKKE is gonna be a continuation of one of the other playthroughs that we have currently going, which is either Resident Evil 4 or Amnesia the Bunker or a different game. I got a few games recommended to me for stream recently, so I'll also be looking into those. Let's see here. Yeah, we want to do NIKKE. Someone's on a lunch break, apparently. A lot of Japanese titles. Time zone wise, I guess that makes sense. Someone is in Chapter 3 of main story. They're a new commander. You know what? Sure. I like supporting the new commanders. Twitch, stop tweaking. Start raid. There you go. If you need to go do something else, don't feel obligated to stay. But we are raiding into, I think that's Ali Tsukihime. So we'll be raiding into them. They seem to be a newer commander, or a more casual one, if they haven't been doing story. So as usual, hopefully have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for stream, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate everyone that stopped by, especially the lurkers. See you guys. I'll be back on Monday, questioning my life choices and how I got into a position of doing a smash or pass tier list. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. Sending you guys off now. Bye bye.